some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champion, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Florida's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Splitbacks here. Takes the handoff. It's Turner. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the lone running back. Punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Alabama! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Kept it and he's past the marker. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Gators send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And this punt will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That's caught. It's Adams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He's got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this defense is maxed out. Pressure, another sack. The Gators will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Chunked it away just as he was hit. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
Wide open downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Converts on 4th down. Still going. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Extending the play. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes that Alabama offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yep.
There he goes. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. The lone back's got it. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that 1st down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Tide with the 1st and 10. They'll run the toss. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Throws to the back. Pulls it in. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Under fire. Finding open areas. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gators!
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something we practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Gators will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Hand off from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Alabama will get the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quick pass on the fly motion. Runs through the tackle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Farrell. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Abrams. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Gators are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch. And that play gives this offense so much confidence.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And here comes the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Abrams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Abrams. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So first down, we'll open up the final period. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Finds the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Caught over the middle. It's Abrams. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Just what they were looking for to get. Drive rolling there out to the 35. They'll run the option. The pitch. Still on his feet at the 45. Wide open spaces. He's a touchdown, Bama. Great job by the back on the option.
They called the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback. But, man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all the way for the huge touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Makes the catch. It's Abrams. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Turner. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Looking to scramble. Gonna try to get it himself. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Now first down from the 43-yard line. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll operate out of split backs. Now he's looking to throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give as they work on that clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He leaves it with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Fires to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Gators will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes that Alabama offense. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the 4th, a chance to move on top with a score. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. He's got his man. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time, likely their final drive. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Pushes the lead to 6 at 20 to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to fire on 2nd down. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And they spike it to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things are...
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending...